everything you put for this your dollar.
Whoa, 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 yeah. Let's have sex in the bank, telling her open a safe. I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it takes. The diamonds they hit like a rainbow, that's cause the necklace a frank. Purr, whoa, 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 yeah. Let's have sex in the nines, do it.
I'm focused, man. Dog shot. You should know this, man. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Be a millionaire. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Be a millionaire. Be a millionaire.
See body, oh.
If you're not sure on how to, here is a super easy way to apply blush.
So I realised there's a brand that I don't talk about nearly as much as I should that I absolutely love, and that's Say Beauty. I absolutely love their cream bronzer. As you guys can see, blends in like a dream. It's nice and glowy. They also have these blushes that build beautifully. You can either get a natural finish or you can build it up to be a really full coverage blush. As you guys can see, once again, nice and glowy finish. They also have lip products that I love. They've got this lip blur, which is like a matte satin finish. Then they've got these lip oils, which are so glossy and comfortable and not sticky. I'll leave the names to all of the products and shades I use.
I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I cannot see myself without you. We call a place down, you know how we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of my way to see you. And I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy, but I cannot see myself without you. We call a face down, you know.
And I ordered 2 more wines, cause tonight I want a little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night and he told me that it's over, done decision. And I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission. In my little black dress and the shit is sitting. Just a heartbroken bitch, high heels, 6 inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with in the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who was on the same page. Back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my own way. Cause I don't wanna feel how I did.
Updated makeup routine.
Jamaica, he owned a couple acres, a couple fake visas, cause he never got his papers. Gave up on love, fucking with them heartbreakers, but he was getting money with the movers and the shakers. He was mixed with a couple things, bought like a couple rings, bricks in a condo and grams to sing. Left arm, baby mother tatted, 5-year bid up north when they ratted. Anyway, I felt them, helped them, put them on lock, seat belt them, took them out the belt.
Carve top brow, carve bottom brow, other side, middle, all over lid, forehead, bridge of nose, cupid's bow, chin. Concealer on inner corner, concealer on outer corner, joined together. And other side, concealer below jawline, cream contour on forehead, cheekbones, jawline, sides of nose, eye crease, and other side. Blending from top to bottom, forehead, eyes, nose contour, under eyes, cheekbones, cupid's bow, chin. Add a little bit of your foundation, blend everywhere. Some liquid blush, blend. Fill in eyebrows, set under eyes, the cheekbones, brown eyeshadow, nude eyeshadow, shadow wing, a pair of lashes, Powder bronzer, blush, lip liner, lipstick, and you're done.
Fall in love with you and agree for you to take me home, but promise you wrong. It's clear to me you think that we are all the same, that I'd be impressed by your house on the hills and the fame you claim, telling me what I can't get out of you, what you will do, what you won't do, but I don't need you and I'm not supposed to. Say you never been friend zone before. Hopefully your ego will diffuse. Poor child, you look so confused. Guess you've got a reality check, cause I got my own check. So move on to the next, who's more impressed.
They say she get it from her mama. Mama say you fucking right. Body rude is unpolite. Don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm trying to go for tonight. Hoes and hoochies said the right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it right. Top of the memories I've ever made in my life. Permanent ecstasy. The ladies is pimps tonight. Living inside a dream. Let's play where the love is like. I put that on my own mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, but you.
I found out at that moment, nothing in life is promised except death. If you had the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.
Go listen to all my music. It's the codes of self-esteem. It's the codes of who you are. That's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything.
Is there any limit to your ambition?
No.
Or any limit to what you think you can achieve?
No. I always felt like I could do anything. If you're a Kanye West fan, you're not a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself. You will believe.
Running through a light, if she do it right, I might buy her ice. Yeah, nigga, rich, nigga. Plus the bar, all that shit, nigga. The way y'all bad and stuff. Young nigga rise right, shooting shit on sight, gripping on that pipe, running through the light. If she treat me right, I might buy her ice. She go down tonight, I might turn you to my wifey. Want you to be just like me, I'ma get you ice. Niggas tryna snipe me, they licking on my tight beat. Like my bitch is pricey, and I like them feisty. Bitches tryna entice me, I'ma play it shiesty. I got my switch up in the A, don't wanna hit rice. They going against whatever I say, nigga, that's unlikely. Long as she doing whatever I say, I'ma treat her nice. Rich and rich on double law, nigga, I move right. Won't hit your bitch, been in it too long, it don't excite me. I'm out on bun, but I stay.
I said 5 in the morning, I wake up to 5 for my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day, tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. Trying to get by, but I'm burning. I'm behind, my mind it runs. All these thoughts are troubling. Fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need.
making me tweak. Ended up staying a week. She pretty but ghetto, pretty but rough, just like Virginia Beach. I wanna get back to the days that you love me for nothing but what you could see. You bust down a Jubilee, I swatted it and made you go factory.
First step is to act like we use primer every time we do our makeup. Glass spray by Maybelline, just to use it up because I'm not a fan of it. I do my eyebrows before anything. I use eyebrow pencil, concealer, and eyebrow gel. Next is concealing. I use the lighter concealer on the inside and the outside, and the darker one in the middle. Pat it with my finger, but I don't blend it yet. And now foundation. Since I don't know my shade, I have to mix two of them. This is close enough. I try to use very minimal foundation. I don't put my foundation where I'm gonna put my concealer. So now we blend. I spray again. I'm going to contour and I'm going to put powder on. Here we are. We're gonna wipe this off. Blush. Highlight. My company sent me this mascara and I don't like it. Now we're just gonna finish off with lips. This is a look, y'all. I'm pretty sure I missed a couple steps, but we're good.
Now this girl want me and her uterus. Fuck it, I'm rich, let's do it. Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life is squinting. Can't you stare? We're big through thick and thin. She already fixed, so I'm halfway there. Brown or black, could've changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprint. 100 eaters, they won't fit in one SUV. No, SOS, somebody rescue me. I got too many, all I got. They could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright, like send the address through, please. SUV, the outside white, the inside brown like Michael Jack. More time, I better line and track. Spend like I don't even like my stack. Pistol came on an Irish ferry, let go and it sound like a tap dance. The way that I bought, no yellow, the ref had to give me a black card. Who did what we're doing with rap? Man couldn't sell out the show after all them years of doing the cat. Sprint up, 2 gal in a van, spin up. 2 man in my land, heard one of my twos dating. Did he need 20% or whatever she bags outside?
Let's spice up my makeup look using Kaleidos products. My base is already on, so I just went in with the Contour Trio in the shade Dark. And I just used the middle shade to deepen my contour. Then I went in with the blush in the color Dreamwalk. Y'all, how pretty is this blush? You guys know I love a pretty pink blush, and this one is so beautiful and so pigmented. And can we just talk about the packaging of these products? This is the Glowing Iris Quad Palette. So I use the Tone Activator first. I use the Accentuate color on the outer parts of my lid, the Diffuse color to smoke it out, and then I put the Radiate Shimmer on my eyelids. I did the same thing on my lower lids, and then I went in with the Epiphany Glow Melt On eyeliner in the color Night of Creation. It glides on so easily and smoothly. And then lastly, for highlighter, I use Moon Cruiser, and how pretty is this highlighter? Like, it literally matches the look perfectly. For my lips, I went in with the Untamed Glow Glossy Lip Glaze in the color Hot Pursuit, and y'all, this look was to die for. If you've never heard of Kaleidos, I'm gonna need you to wake up and check them out. Don't sleep, girl. Bye.
What you go do when you're feeling like you're falling and you can't find nothing to hold on to? Memories are carry me go, oh no, yeah. Sick yata, take me far away. Miss that DJ, make me travailler. Now man no be just anybody, like me can no be shy. Only on the fire, make me mad. I just got die, I only mad. My body on the fire, make me mad. On my whole world is set on fire, don't leave me alone. What you could do when you're feeling like you're screaming really loud?
Go baby, go baby, go baby. Hope that God forgives your sins, your sins, your sins, your sins. Go baby, go baby, go baby. Gotta keep moving on, even though you're not here, not here, not here, not here. Go baby, go baby, go baby. Hope that God forgives your sins, your sins, your sins, your
there's one thing that I don't play about, it's my brows. Let me show you exactly how I get them to look the way they do. Before I do my skincare, makeup prep, or put any other product on my face, I tack down those brow hairs to give them that sleek and laminated look. This is the most important step. I use the Makeup Revolution brow soap and a brow spatula to do so, and following that up later on, I'm using a brow pen. The one that I use is from Milani, and I use this to add those realistic hair strokes. This pen helps me to define the shape that I'm going for, and overall just fills out any sparse areas that I have. And for my heavy-handed girls, I beg, you have to ease up on this step, okay? A little goes such a long way, and my brows are already looking so yummy. If I really wanted to, I could leave them like this, but I love definition, so I'm gonna go in with concealer. And I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I always do my favorite brow first because I just feel like she loves and respects me more, so I always use her as a guideline for the other brow to follow. I use the NARS Concealer Pots. This is ideal for brow concealer. Trust me on this one. I go in using a lighter shade on the bottom of my brows, and then I always follow that up with a complexion shade at the top of my brows. Finally, I buff it all out using a buffing brush, and it is simply that simple. Simply that simple. Okay, that's a new one, Lex. Anyways, if you're a brow girly like me, you're definitely gonna love this routine.
So y'all really don't like being talked to at appointments, and be honest. So this boy on TikTok said if he getting the service done by you, the more you be quiet, the higher your tip gonna be. And the way damn near 300,000 people agree with him had me a little confused. Naturally, I'm a quiet person, but I do like talking to my clients sometimes. Like, I do want to get to know them. But some clients genuinely don't want to be talked to. And you can kind of tell when you're doing a service which clients genuinely don't want to be talked to. Most of them is shy and reserved, and you won't get too much out of them, so it's best to kind of just leave them alone. Because the ones who love being talked to, they gonna come in, they gonna talk your earlobe. But there's nothing wrong with either one, because honestly, who want to be talked to all the time? Not everybody want to be talked to all the time, and that's okay. Some people just like the luxury of getting their service and going. But as a service provider, how can we help y'all with the talking and no talk? So do y'all think that silent appointments should be an option when you're booking? Because at this point now, I think so. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this topic, because I think it's very interesting to talk about. I love sparking me up a good conversation. Okay, y'all, but now let's get into this face. She eat, the face eat. She's very pretty. Very naturally pretty gal. And she had good vibes, so loved her. So pretty. Chocolate, pretty skin, love her. So cute.
This is for the people that want to have the most delicious complexion for the festive season. I know our social calendars are really building up, so make sure you bookmark this one and come back to it. You want to start off with a really solid primer. I love the Fenty Soft Matte because I just feel like anything that lays on top of it just lays super beautifully, super seamlessly, and my makeup always looks so unreal when I use it. When it comes to complexions, I do focus on demi matte to matte products, typically because I don't leave the house with any makeup, so how I'm leaving is how I'm coming back. And for me, matte to demi matte products last the longest with my skin type. I can't use anything that's too hydrated in the cream phase, otherwise it's just going to break up and slip up throughout the night, and that is the last thing I want to worry about. I just want to have a little boogie with my mates. I also use a combination of brushes and sponges. I love brushes because they keep the majority of the complexion on your face, but a sponge is great to just pick up any excess, just so that all the layers are laying on each other quite seamlessly. Another thing I love doing is when I set my under eye, I set just below, and then I work like kind of diffuse the powders up towards my under eye. This just stops the bake and the cake underneath there. Another thing I love doing is taking a brightening-ish powder or something close to my skin tone just to diffuse between the blush and the under eye, again to stop any scaries, to stop any like crazy lines of demarcation. Those are my top tips. If you want to know more, I have heaps of tutorials on my TikTok. I also have detailed tutorials on my YouTube channel, but those are my top tips for keeping your makeup looking absolutely delicious this festive season. Any questions, leave them in the comments. Okay, bye.
Hi guys, I'm here to give you the most easiest makeup tutorial you will ever see. Keep in mind, I was very nervous to come on here with no makeup. I'm going for the natural look today, so I just lightly fill in my brows. Next, I just outline to snatch those brows, okay? So I'm using the Lancome Stick Foundation. I'm literally obsessed. It makes your skin look skin-like, nice, glowy. Yes, that's e.l.f. concealer, ladies. It's amazing, and I just mix it with the Born This Way. Please use this as a guideline. You can literally follow everything I'm doing. Blend, blend, blend. This right here is the Juvia's Place bronzer. I use this to warm me back up. You gotta balance the face out. Next, I use the translucent powder from Laura Mercier in the shade Honey. And this literally locks all your makeup in place. I love using one neutral shade on my lid, and then I just go in with the one size eyeliner and just add this right in my waterline. And guys, I literally do my makeup in like 15 minutes. Now we want to add that color back into our skin, so we're just going to use some blush, dust off that powder. Now for lips, I use the Chestnut Lip Liner from MAC and the Dior Lip Gloss in 640. Now, if y'all go buying up this lip, y'all better send me about 2, okay? Thank you. I overline my lips. Yes, honey. And then you just want to add your gloss. This gloss is so creamy and buttery and glossy and girly. I just love it. And no, I'm not adding lashes today. This is just more so like a natural everyday look. We're just going to rock out with my little 10 extensions. Dust this powder off and we're coming together. Is it a baddie or no? Drench, honey, drench. Drown. Then after you dry, you just want to add your little finishing touches, whatever, and you're done. Yeah, makeup in 15.
He used to send me pictures of other girls on Instagram and tell me that I would look so much better if I did my hair or my nails or whatever like the girls in the picture. Yeah. Namely, Jordana Rianne, you know, from Love Island. He would send me her all the time, to the point where I literally blocked the poor girl because every time I saw her on my explore page, it would make my asshole itch. He used to compare me to other girls all the time, actually. One time I was cleaning out my makeup drawer whilst we were on FaceTime. I was showing him all the makeup that I'd like accumulated in storage, and do you know what this man said to me? He looks at all my makeup and he goes, you know, my ex-girlfriend was naturally pretty. She didn't need all of that. Bro. True story. One time I was on the train on the way to go see him and I had a full-on panic attack. And now I'm thinking about it, that was probably my subconscious telling me to not go and meet this guy. But anyway, I'm on the train and I mean like sat on the floor, complete stranger sat cradling me, holding my hand, wiping the tears off my face. Not even funny, but you just have to laugh. And no joke, I get off the train, go to meet him. Obviously I tell him what just happened. This guy did not care. He was like, oh, okay. I actually think he laughed at one point and made a comment like, oh, you're probably just emotional because you're coming on your period. Yeah. Oh, and not only that, he had tried to call me a couple times whilst I was on the train. Obviously, I was kind of busy at the time, so, you know, I didn't answer. And he got mad at me because I didn't answer his calls whilst I was having a panic attack. He used to make really inappropriate, kind of degrading comments about me to his friends whilst I was saying that. Or sometimes we'd be out, again, table full of people, and he would just blurt out private, personal information about me that I had literally asked him not to share with anyone. But did he care? No, just announce it. And I would literally tell him, you know, it's really embarrassing when you do that in front of people. Like, can you not? The next time we were out, you do the exact same thing. Don't ask me why I put up with it, because I don't have an answer. Anytime I would call him out on something or tell him that something that he did had hurt my feelings, he would get mad at me for being mad at him for what he had done wrong to me. It don't even make no sense. Or he would just like straight up flip the whole thing around on me. His favorite line was, I have had all the same friends for 20 years and nobody else has a problem with me except you. Nobody else thinks all these things about me. So obviously it can't be me that's the problem. Yeah, now I'm saying all this out loud, I realize how nuts I was for letting somebody ever treat me that way. It wasn't until now that I started seeing somebody that has decorum, home training, respect for women, manners, sense, basic human decency, a conscience, and morals. What was I saying? Oh yeah, wait. It wasn't until I started dating a good guy that I realized how whack all that behavior really is.
This is the part of my makeup where everything really just went downhill. Everything will be looking flawless and like it has potential to be a good beat, and then you add powder and that dream is crushed. But girl, I have grown since then. I have matured, so let's get you setting like a pro. First things first, we need to talk about your baking problem. So if you have a wet face of product, right, to go on with a buttload of powder would result in patchiness and a more pasty or caked on makeup look. I'm not saying that you have to cut off baking, babes. I'm saying you gotta ease your way into it. So I'm gonna use the one size setting powder. I applied some in the cover, pat off the excess. I'm using a powder puff. You can also use a brush. I prefer powder puffs. And blend out your creases under your eye first, and then you're going to set with a light layer of powder. This is just to dehydrate the makeup and to give you a very soft base. If you didn't know, One Size Beauty makes some of the best setting powders. It is finely milled. It has a beautiful soft finish. It does help with controlling oils throughout the day. So if you're looking for a new powder, that's just a little plug. After I've set under my eyes, I also dragged this powder out to the remainder of my face using just a soft amount. You see how this powder is barely showing up on my face? Whereas if I was to take a lot and just put it on my face, you would see the white. We don't want that. And now I'm going to do my under eyes. I'm going to take a little bit of the powder and I'm going to bake just a little. By applying that light layer first, when you apply your baking set on top and you remove it, you won't have any white patches. It won't be extremely white and it won't result in a white cast. While that's it, let's talk about setting the rest of your face. Now, we use a more white translucent powder all over our face, which did take away some of the dimension, tones, and shadows from the other products. So now you have to reinforce that and bring it back. I'm going to use this foundation powder all over the areas of my face where I applied foundation. Also helps with blending in your other powders. I'm going to now reinforce my bronzer. If you add a cream bronzer, you're going to want to reinforce that. I'm reinforcing because sometimes your creams or your complexion products can be lost in the mix of blending. So now you want that to be seen when you set. With this e.l.f. shade, this is an $8 bronzer and I love the shade so much. It is stunning. Reinforce your blush because like I said, everything has to be touched up. I'm using this NARS Orgasm blush and I like to add some pink very high up on my cheeks. Kind of just like snatches your eye and I carry that up. You see that lift? You see it. You see me. You see me. I'm just going to take the brush and lightly press that bacon. Some people dust it off, but because I didn't use a lot, I'm just going to push it in to keep that brightness right in the center where I rest the powder. And after you're done setting and reinforcing everything, your blush, your bronzer, your contour, and adding some powders, you should have something like this. I'm going to finish up all the final touches and I'll be right back. Here's our final look. And after you're done setting like that, your makeup should not look gray. She should still be popping. She should be vibrant. And if it did not come out as smooth, try again. It is a process and something you have to practice. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If it was, drop me some hearts in the comments, leave a comment, or simply follow. I'd love to have you here and I'll see y'all in the next video. Oh, and let me know, is there something else you need help with? Let me know. Bye.